Hey guys, how you doing? I'm okay. Uh, okay, we're gonna explain the stuff that has gone on in just the last week. Okay, uh, first of all, the Amazon fiasco. Um, yeah, that affected us both pretty bad. Um, and we're dealing with that still. Uh, then Sammy's operation, so I'm trying to nurse him back to health. And then the next day, Timber, the cat that helps me out crocheting, uh, he had to go get fixed. So he went under and he came back home. So we were, taking care of the animals. And then the Amazon stuff came up again, and so I got a message from PayPal. No, wait a minute. Did I call PayPal? I think I called PayPal or some. I don't know. I talked to Amazon. Then they told me to. No, I talked to the bank. Then they told me to call PayPal. And I said, but the money didn't come out of PayPal. It came out of my bank account, which it wasn't supposed to. And so they said, well, it'd be better for you to try and go through PayPal first to get reimbursement, because theirs is only a 20-day, thing. Ours is 180. So if you can't get anywhere with them within 20 days, you can come and file a grievance with us, and we can see if we can get you reimbursed. I said okay. Then I had to change my card and everything. The account itself is good. I just had to get a new card, new pin, new everything. So now I got to do all that changing over. Ugh, I haven't even got to that part yet. Well, I can't do it until I get a new card. And they said it'd take 10 days. Woohoo. Okay, now, I don't know what this says. Pay stuff. Hmm, I don't know. I knew what it was when I wrote it, but I haven't got a clue right now. Then the little kitty cat that we were given a bath to on one of our videos. Well, he was acting a little funny a couple days ago, and he couldn't hold his head up. And we thought, oh God, something is so wrong. So Marlene and Bob had to rush Butterscotch to the emergency room, and it turns out that he's diabetic. Well, apparently we were giving him too much chicken juice, and he wasn't getting enough fat. So they told us that, he had to be fed his special milk every 2 hours. Oh, yeah. Um, then Sammy, I'm cooking dinner on Sunday. I happened to turn around and look at Sammy, and something didn't seem right. So I said, "Come here, Sammy. Let me look at you." And he was all swollen up. Oh my God! It scared the crap out of me. And you could almost not even see his little pee-pee. Okay. Uh, well, my ex-husband had a vasectomy and it went bad. He was bleeding internally and oh, it was no good. And I kind of had a flashback with that. And so I rushed him to the hospital. they, yeah, they said, well, this looks pretty normal. And I said, well, my vet did not tell me that there would be any swelling or anything like this going on. And so they said, well, let us take an x-ray. And long and short of it is, the doctor said, well, they have up to 3 days to swell. It doesn't happen, right away sometimes. So they said, that'd be $260. So I said, okay, I have my care card here. And so the girl pushes the numbers in like 3 or 4 times. Oh, I'm sorry. This number is not a valid number. I said, I don't know what you're talking about because I just used it as at my vet to do the operation. And she says, well, I don't know what to tell you. You know, it's not working and we need to get paid. So I paid him. And so I brought him home. And meanwhile, I get a response from these douches that took the money out. And they said, well, we have given them what they wanted, and so they give us all the information. This is a grievance through PayPal and stuff. Well, they wrote a letter and said, well, do that, and do that, and it will work. Well, we did this and this and that, and it didn't work. And I wrote them back and I said, no, I'm sorry, this is not gonna not gonna help. And I said, I strongly suggest that you reimburse us our money. And so PayPal said, okay, well, they have 10 days now to respond to your last response. And I said, well, when they respond, do I get another chance to respond? They said, oh, yeah. And if they don't respond, then, I automatically win and get the money. Okay. All right. Now, Molly, which is Bob's boxer. Okay. She's just about a year old. Well, she had to go get fixed. Okay. So that was on everybody's mind. Let's see. Oh, so I take Sammy back in. Was it yesterday or the day before? Yesterday. I take him back in just to make sure he's okay. And I thought, okay, this is, covered under the from beginning to end is, would be the money. So the doctor says, well, let me take Sammy back and have an assistant help me. And I want to check his bladder and feel around there. So I said, okay. Well, came back out and he was talking about an x-ray, and I thought it was the x-ray that they had taken before. I didn't know. And so they said, well, everything seems fine. And so I go out to the front and they said, well, that'll be $135. I said, for what? And they said, for the x-rays they took. And I said, I didn't authorize any x-rays. And they said, well, he felt that he needed to do it. I said, well, I feel like I shouldn't have to pay for this. And they said, well, he deleted your office call, $60 for an office visit. And I said, well, where is your office manager? I said, I am not a happy person right now. And I'd like to talk to someone. They said, well, she's not here today. I said, oh, that's so convenient for you. So I said, you know what? I have $100. That's what I have. And she grabbed it out of my hand. um, so she says, well, if she calls you tomorrow, either you can come and get the money or you'll owe us another $35. I said, okay. So I did get the call, and they're going to give me my money back. Yay, go me. So let's see. Marlene was up every 2 hours feeding a baby kitty for 2 or 3 days. We just got the clear that she only has to feed the medicine once a day. And I haven't had the energy or the strength to go to the police department yet. But, however, I had a really nice day today. My brother and sister-in-law come out to get me, and we all went down to the Bean Tree to eat. It's this wonderful place right on the river where you can watch rafters go by. I've had it on the channel before, but we had a really nice lunch. And then they just got back from Indiana, and he says, sis, I have a surprise for you. I go, what? And I'm thinking all the time it's White Castles, right? And I get in the car, and there on my seat is a box of Rosalind Jumbo butter cookies. Oh, oh my God! Apparently, now Rosalind was a great bakery in Indianapolis. Okay, it was a staple for us growing up, and they something happened and they had to close, and well, they're back, but only little. They're supplying Kroger stores with baked goods. Okay, so I was just thrilled. I said, oh my God, Dave, you saved my life. You really did. You don't know how much this meant to me today. So I'm thinking I'll be able, good enough mood tomorrow to go to the police station, and then I'm gonna go pick up my $100 from the vet. But good Lord, that's what happened. That's happened in the last week. All of this has happened in the last week, and I'm sure I've forgotten some of it, but that's the main thing of it. That I am so ready to get on the road. I can't tell you. I really am. I need to get away. I need to just be me and Sammy, and just drive. So anyway, that's my story. Oh, there was some confusion on my first video that said um, that thank God it wasn't my bank account, or my bank account, but it came out of my bank account. I meant it wasn't my money that was being taken out of my, well, it ended up being my money, but she was giving me money at a late. We were robbing Peter to pay Paul, okay? And so that's why I was freaking out, because these morons had my banking information. Apparently, still don't know how they got it, because I went through PayPal. And the lady at the bank said, well, if you went through PayPal, they have connections to your bank. I thought, oh, fuck me. And so, but it wasn't, I pitched in a little bit, but she took the brunt of it. And I feel really bad that this happened, because she wanted this as bad as I did. So now we're trying to figure out how we can do it. And I contacted another YouTuber, and they told me a site, and I'm trying it. But you know what? I think I'm gonna have to go to that place that has the Geek Squad, and ask if I have to pay them to tell me how to work this or whatever, I will. Because ooh, this is 15 minutes. Oh, shh. I'm sorry. Well, I'm going to go for now if this hasn't even cut me off yet. So, hey, take it easy. Take the long way home. Woo, woo. And I'll try and, uh, uh, I'll try and get this, you know, I'll talk to you later. Bye. Woo, woo.